Thursday, just gone out for a run. Friday and Saturday, you're always getting drunk. And Sunday, you stay at home and never go to church. A gun in your hand, your only friend in this foreign land. When you sleep, your eyes stay open. The hardest thing is not knowing when. Knowing when the smoke and dust has cleared, Patriot stands, covered in blood, sweat and tears, keeping us safe away from across the shore, far from mom and dad, standing tall against the bad. Letters come, they get you thinking. The hardest thing is not knowing when. Has cleared, their fearless patriot stands, covered in blood, sweat and tears, keeping us safe away from fear. Where the smoke and dust has cleared, their fearless patriot stands, covered in blood, sweat and tears, protecting the red, white and blue. Has cleared, their fearless patriot stands, covered in blood, sweat and tears, keeping us safe away from fear. Where the smoke and dust has cleared, their fearless patriot stands, covered in blood, sweat and tears, protecting the red, white and blue.
Welcome, My Night Outers. This is DJ Psycho Eddie, and you're listening to My Night Out Radio on Rhode Island Free Radio. Also, if you're listening on the Indie Authority, you're not on Rhode Island Free Radio. I'm still getting used to that, guys. Sorry about that. That song, good friends of mine from long ago, from the old Blazes days, Prospect Hill, Patriots song. Well, guys, sorry, Patriots anthem. We were supposed to have a guest in studio, but unfortunately, due to tragedy or unfortunate circumstances, however it may be, it's just me and Tony in studio, and we're going to have a little fun with you because I'm a little worse for the wear today. I had my 25th class reunion. I'm going to save you from doing the math. That was 1990, the year I graduated high school. And I'll tell you, having worked in nightclubs and having worked in bars and just been around people a lot, there's certain things you kind of expect and you can almost read on people's faces. And I always love it when someone introduces me to their spouse Now, someone who knows what I do and their spouse does not, they say, well, the wife always asks, well, what do you do? And the look of horror that comes across their face afterwards, well, I work with Sideshow Freaks, and I work with radio stations, and I do this, and like Saturday I DJ shows, and Monday through Friday I have a completely different job. Fortunately, I have not been in that for a while. So as we're going through this reunion, now, mind you, this was at Blue on the Waterfront in East Greenwich.
Home of the $10 hot dog.
It is rather spendy. If you're going, take a credit card, and hopefully you don't max it out on your beverages. And throughout tonight's show, I'm going to hit you with a few odds and ends. But first off, what I am going to tell you is I am always on the lookout for more new, better local music. And not just local as in Rhode Island, Mass, Connecticut, but local as in what people think is good, close to them. I play songs from bands in New York through Maryland, all over the place. So if you think you want to be on the show or get your music on the show, definitely send it to me, MyNightOutRadio@Verizon.net. You could also hit me up on Facebook /MyNightOut. Instagram and Twitter, DJ Psyco Eddie.
Damn, I'm not on Instagram yet.
I'm one ahead of you. I have a niece. That's the only reason I know that. That, by the way, is Tony Jones. He's in studio with me, making me sound as wonderful as I sound right now.
Now, in 1990, a fresh-faced young DJ Psyco Eddie, did you ever think that there would someday, soon actually, well, about a decade off, be a thing called internet radio, and you'd have access to people listening to you around the globe?
Well, internet radio I did not even comprehend because I was not one of those tech-savvy children. I was too busy banging rocks together and catching frogs. But I did, and in fact, last night I met my inspiration, the person who got me to really take a close look at music. He was my music teacher senior year, Mr. Jim Lafitte, who is also a local musician. He has, as everyone else does in the music world, he has a day job. But he's out there, and I spoke with him last night. I thanked him, and I'm thanking him on the air. Jim, Mr. Lafitte, thank you for pointing me in the right direction with music. Granted, our tastes might be a little bit different. In fact, he even gave me my first on-stage break. I did a talent show.
Oh, why weren't there iPhones back then?
Well, I actually have a video cassette, a VHS cassette of this, and I did a stand-up comedy routine for the talent show.
What is the deal?
Well, this was actually pre-Jerry Seinfeld, too. But I did my first stand-up show, and he told me straight out, he goes, it wasn't my type of comedy. Actually, it kind of sucked, but I gave you a chance, and I killed. So thank you again, Mr. Lafitte. At that, before I start getting into my insights and Uncle Ed knowledge, I'm going to play some music. We're going to do a little different. We're going to do 2 songs at a time just so we can get all the good music out to you guys. We're going to start off with Blindside Thunder. The name of the song is not popping up. There it is, Rock and Roll Junkie. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to My Night Out Radio.
Day Baton Rouge, Tallahassee, we're coming to you. Atlanta, Georgia, we're on the road, just a banging our heads up against the wall. Detroit, Chicago, Milwaukee too. Lincoln, Nebraska, you're the next one up. The train is coming through. Now I remember those old days, those times I sure did love. People would come from miles away. Man, that little boy can play. It ain't funny, honey, but I'm a rock and roll junkie. Sold my soul just to live in my life. Gonna rock and roll till the day I die. It ain't funny, honey, that I'm a rock and roll junkie. Sold my soul just to live in my life. Gonna rock and roll till the day I die. You're hiding your delusions. Just don't open your eyes. But that's not a real solution. Just 'cause you believe your lies. And I think you believe you're what everybody needs, yeah. You are just another face forgotten for you. Just passing through. One more thread, generic thread, despite what you believe. You're another love. But at least you're everything to you.